Copyright is something that I've always seen as complicated. And it's getting a little more complicated with this Dark Viper AU drama. Because this is one of those dramas that you can't really pick a side. Because at one hand, I can understand the point that the commentary community is trying to make. Because this guy posted 30 minutes of content in his reaction video, while Dark Viper's reacted video was 9 minutes of content. So they're saying that this content is transformative. And this whole entire drama is just two people arguing with each other on which copyright way is better, and, who copyright infringed who, and who, did this and did that. Now, in the commentary argument, this guy's content is 30 minutes of content, and Dark Viper's content is only a chunk of his reaction video. Now, let me get one thing straight. I am not picking sides. I'm just talking about the drama and saying some things about copyright. So anyways, get your Viagra and your blow-up doll or something, because this is going to be a long one. Now, I wanted to go to the very brain-dead, retarded side, which is the commentary community. Now, some of them are actually kind of neutral with this drama, but some of them are actually mental. Like, it even goes to the point where you say, what the fuck is your problem, you fat bitch? You knew this entire time that you were violating fair use law, and you chalked it up to ethically.
Initially, I am biased because I do react to things. I, feel I do a fair use job, even though not legally, but ethically.
Your content being fair use. What a fucking clown. And you have the nerve to say that your video was unfairly taken down? And you knew this entire time that what you were doing was wrong, legally and ethically, you fucking idiot. Now, as much as I would love to clown on Chud Logic and how brainless his tweets on Dark Viper are, I think it would be a bit logical to talk about fair use. Now, fair use is basically creating a video using portions of the copyrighted content. But for Chud Logic, he didn't use portions of the work, he reacted to the entire video. Now, some people would just chalk it up to just being transformative content. Now, this is a bit tricky, because if we're saying that this is not transformative content, that means that 100% of gaming content is not transformative, because a game is the same thing, because you're playing the game, but you're essentially reacting to the work. But the thing that, dismisses gaming content is that it is transformative, because they're adding something to the content of the work. But this is a bit tricky, so I won't be talking about this further. Now, the most brain-dead part of this is Boblax's video on Dark Viper. I can't express how dog shit this video is. Now, if you guys don't know, Boblax makes these archive type of videos where he reads tweets and shows the drama between both sides. But in the video, there were barely any part that showed a tweet defending Dark Viper. He only showed the hate comments towards him. For someone who documents drama and archives it, you are pretty bad at doing your job, because your job is to see both sides, not just one particular side of the drama. You are constantly showing the other side of the argument. Didn't you think once that the other side was meaningful in any way? Or did the N-word offend you that much to the point where you were like, if I defend him, that means I'm racist? Now, as much as Boblax was a cunt for doing this, he did apologize and made a part 2 to make things a little more balanced. Now, I do want to end this Boblax rant with one tweet in his video, and that's from Chud Logic.
Continues to clown on Dark Viper when he shares this clip of him and captions it by saying, "Here's a clip in which Dark Viper sang N-word with an..."
Why the fuck are you doing this? This means nothing. I really hate motherfuckers who say that this guy said the N-word. That means my point is correct legally and ethically. Showing someone that said the N-word doesn't support your argument. It just makes you come across as an asshole. Now it's time for the other side of the drama. Now, there's a fair amount of things I want to say about him, because some of the stuff he said was a bit confusing when I watched the video for the first time, and there are parts of the video that I am definitely going to criticize. Now, for the first part, Dark Viper said that the DMCA takedown had nothing to do with fair use, and he immediately changes his mind when he was talking about Optimus's video.
Responds to Tom by saying, I agree, especially coming from the fair use guy.
In my work, multiple times, I have specifically laid out that my criticism of reaction content has nothing to do with fair use.
Point that's not necessarily unspoken, but just kind of like comes with the territory, if that makes sense, is the idea that you don't falsely copyright claim or realistically just kind of copyright claim anyone's content for any reason that's not for copyright related issues.
Clearly it was for copyright related issues. In fact,
I think he could have just said I took down the video for copyright reasons instead of saying in the same video that fair use had nothing to do with it. Another thing that I think was dumb was the transformative arguments. Your examples are dog shit. I'm sorry, but I can't take them seriously. One of your examples was if you replace the loading screen with dog pictures, that immediately makes the entire thing transformative. No. It would be transformative if all of the game had, like, you know, dog pictures in it and all that, and it had dogs instead of, like, other stuff. The whole loading screen thing is kind of irrelevant if you think about it, because the transformative thing is adding something to the work. Like, if it's just a simple loading screen, it's not transformative. But if you change the entire work with dog pictures, then I would say it is transformative. And it is kind of an asshole move to make the example go into your favor. Like, you knew for a fact that your example was like this. It's gonna go in my favor. It's the exact same thing, and all that. But a reaction video about you just has the commentary of your video. Now, don't get me wrong, he shouldn't have shown the entire video to begin with, because it's not fair use. Now, the last thing I wanted to say is taking down the video of him accidentally saying the N-word. This is the part where you are losing me here. You are talking about fair use and showing portions of the video, but that clip you said the N-word is a singular portion of the 1 hour stream. That clip you probably took down is only 20 or 30 seconds long, and you just took it down. You are the rights holder, but that doesn't mean you could just take down a singular portion of your 1 hour stream. That just sounds retarded. I don't know. Maybe I am kind of retarded. Surprisingly, I don't really have more things to say about him, but let me clarify this again. I am not taking sides. I just think both sides, they're brain dead, and both sides also have points that I agree with. Now, if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and this month of content is going to be commentary related. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and that's all I wanted to say. Bye.